Hey, Jack Squad. Welcome to Jackie with a Q. How's everybody doing today? Hope all is well with everyone. And I hope you're making it happen for yourself. Got to make it happen for yourself, guys. Welcome, like I said again, to Jackie with a Q. And make sure before we get started, you drop down in the description box and like, share, comment, and subscribe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe in the description box. Got all my social medias there. Got my P.O. box. Not my P.O. box, my email. You can get the P.O. box through the email. Okay. So anyway, guys, I just want to show my appreciation and say thank you to all my subscribers. I'm growing and growing and growing. And so today's subscribers of the day are, let's see, Denise Smith, Jackie Kinney, and Teresa Berry. Now, if I've said your name, because I may do that, but I'm writing it down. I want you guys to know I'm using my notebooks, right? I'm using my pens and my paper, okay? So anyway, y'all, today we're going to talk about something. Sunday is my live. So Sunday, I think I want to talk about, I got a funny dating story, and then I want to hear you guys' dating stories so we could discuss, right? Yeah, I got a funny dating story. I'm trying to think. I had the dating story. Did I write it down? I hope I did. I don't know, because I got so many of them. But it was a particular one I wanted to talk about. So anyway, guys, that's what it's going to be Sunday at 6. That's my live. That's my birthday. And so we're going to discuss for a little while. Okay, we're going to chit-chat for a little while. Okay, so today's topic is, and I know we tired of talking about it, but it's so interesting. It's so interesting, from a psychological, sociological standpoint. For me, it's interesting to see the dynamics, dynamics of everything, right? Y'all know I like to watch how people react. That's my thing. That's been my thing since I was a little girl. I like to watch people, right? And the people that I'm watching right now, and let me say, before I get started, let me say this. I in no way dislike these people. So I don't need your peoples to come on my platform, because I'm talking about what's in the air. If you don't want your business out there, don't put it out there, because people gonna talk. That's what we do, human nature, right? And in no way am I discrediting these ladies, or am I disliking them. So I don't want Jaguars fans, a crew of friends or whatever coming for me, nor Tokyo's, right? I'm just speaking on what I see and what's out there, and I have a right to do that. Okay, and if you, and that's that. You know what I mean? That's that. This is life. This is life. This is the YouTube world, right? So I have been noticing, because for one, let me just say this to y'all. Jaguar is a very interesting character. She's very interesting. I think we all would like to live a carefree, go all around the country type of life, right? For me, I need stability. I want to go when I want to go, but when I want to stay, right? And when it's time to stay, I need somewhere comfortable to stay at, right? But hey, she's a defender of the people, and she's doing the work, and that's what she says, right? So I'm going to call them the dynamic duo. Now, I saw this when it was coming together, and I was like, oh my God, right? This is going to be explosive, right? That's Toni and Jaguar Wright. Now, they come together because they both simply do not like Tasha K. They don't like her. So they're putting all their energies together to do whatever it is they're going to do. I don't know, to dislike her, talk about her. Because I think Jaguar Wright, imagine this, is going to interview Toni. I would rather see Toni interview Jaguar Wright, but whatever. That's going to be a very interesting conversation. I can't wait to see it. I think I put down, and let me tell y'all something. I'm doing this video in the middle of the day in between work, right? Now, I ordered me some really, really, really cute readers. They were supposed to be here Wednesday. Of course, they're not here. So you guys will not see my regular dollar store readers. Y'all ain't going to see me in those. So I'm going to be looking down and trying to figure out what I put on this paper, okay? So, okay, they are the dynamic duo. That's Jaguar Wright, Toni, right? Now, they are both alpha females, right? So I understand sort of kind of where they're coming from. Because I'm an alpha female. You know, you got alphas, you got betas, you got regular, right? Alpha females are very strong and opinionated in what they do. And they're very, no matter how wacky it may seem, they're very, they're going to reach their target. They want, the main thing is whatever their goal is, right? And they're very strong about it. Very strong, very opinionated, and it's hard to, it takes a gentle spirit. First of all, this is what people need to know, especially somebody, an alpha female with a mental disorder. If they're ever to be tamed, and I hate to use that word, but that's the word, it's going to take a gentle spirit. It takes a gentle spirit even if you got good sense. It takes a gentle spirit to be able to deal with an alpha female, just regularly in life. Just regularly in life. So with an alpha female, you can't holler, scream, you can't do all of that because it's an attack to them, right? So to see, now I've watched Tasha K interview Tokyo, went horribly wrong. I watched Tasha K interview Jaguar, horribly wrong. And it went wrong because they like to do all the talking, they don't want to listen, and they want you to ask the questions that they want you to ask. A very good, effective communicator or interviewer has to ask the questions that the people want to hear. Not just the questions they want to know the answers to, but the questions that the people want to know the answers to. They don't really allow you to do that. They're not effective, somebody good to interview. They're not. You know, have a conversation with, yeah, but interview, no. So anyway, they have collabed and turned into the dynamic duo against Tasha K. I guess that's their target. You know, that's their target, right? And neither one of them. See, let me tell you something. What I believe. You should not be fixated on nothing. When you become fixated on something, it becomes an obsession, and we all know that that's a disorder. That's a dysfunction. And you shouldn't. And if you have one or more fixations, that's even worse because you can't function. You can't. Your mind is all jumbled in there, and all you can focus on is that you laser focused on whatever that one thing you're fixated on. Right? That's not a good thing. Now, I can't call shots for nobody's life. I just think that they're both hurt. I know they're hurt. They're hurt by whomever hurted them. Tokyo may be hurt by, you know, I'm not in their head, but just looking, just as a layman looking, Tokyo is hurt by her daughter. You know, I would be hurt too if my daughter was a millionaire and I was not. You know, nobody, but, you know, she's not obligated to take care of her, but, you know, that's what you would think your child would do for you, right? So she's hurt. She's hurt. Now, the reason why her daughter's not doing it, don't know. You know, that's something they got to figure out, but I don't think, because I've seen her, you know, I forgot that I saw that Black China, like I told you on Zeus, now they airing it on Wheat TV. I saw when the therapist was speaking to Toni, you know, so people have tried to help. Sometimes, y'all, you just got to leave stuff alone. Forget it. It ain't going to work and just move on. See, the key to life is moving on. If you stay stuck in it, it'll drag you and drain you down. So the key, I want her to move on, right? No, it's going to be hurtful, but you got to pray on it, give it to God, and move on. That's my advice to Tokyo Toni. So before all her followers and friends be talking about how you don't know their business, I'm talking about what I see, and I'm talking about what should be done, period, right? So as far as Jaguar is concerned, I think she need to go somewhere and sit down and get some mental help. I've been saying that, you know, because what's the end game? You're just going to do this forever, never, right? So now she's collabed, and it's going to be explosive, right? And I watched the interview. I watched the live. You know, it was already live. I watched a piece where, so Tokyo Toni has a YouTube channel, and I think it's called Tokyo Talk or something. I forgot, but you can find it. And she be on there talking for hours, like hours. You know what I'm saying? So that in itself, I guess people do that. People do that, you know. But, you know, I don't know about that. But then today, I was scrolling down at work. Because, you know, I'm at work. I'm just sitting there doing this, right? And she had a live. And so I said, well, let me see what she's talking about. Because I was thinking this was the interview with Jaguar. But she says that she's trying to, she's going to have a, what do you do that when you help people? You know, she's trying to help the homeless or help somebody, right? And so she was asking for funds and giving her cash out because she was going out to feed the people today, right? Which is a noble cause. And the reason why I started following her on Instagram years ago was because she was doing that. You know what I mean? So, you know, she's on there. She's on there a lot, right? And so I'm waiting for the interview. I can't wait to see how we're going to construct this. I guess it's going to be Zoom or something, you know. But I'm waiting to see the interview. I like to know the questions that's going to be asked. I like to know what's going to be talked about. What are y'all going to be talking about, right? Now, you know, it's a whole lot of, this is just my opinion, it's a whole lot of negative energy. And negative begat negative, right? Yeah, negative begat negative. You know, I'm just really excited to see what the conversation. I wrote down who was interviewing them. Who was that? Who somebody had said they was going to air it, and I was going to be on Night and Day Network. That's it, Night and Day Network. So I'm not familiar. I think I've seen it, but I guess it's on YouTube. You know, I'll have to do some research on it, but that's what was being discussed, that it's going to be Night and Day, whoever's, you know, setting this up, producing it for them, right? So I wish them well, right? But I just think that two alpha females with such powerful negative energies, that's going to be like an explosion at some point. It may start off good, and I hope it do well. I hope whatever it is they try to do well. But I just believe that if you try to use your energy for bad, that's anybody. If you try to use your energy for bad, you know, I don't know what they try to do to Tasha K. You know, they talking about her. They said she lived in the trailer. Her mama was a maid. Her daddy was a janitor. Okay, you know, the whole point of life is to grow up and move up. You know, grow up and move up, right? You know, grow up and move up. You know, so I don't know. They're mad because, this is my opinion, again. They're mad because the interview didn't go the way they wanted it to go. So you can't have an effective interview if you don't let the interviewer ask the questions and let the interviewer speak. It's not going to work. It's just you talking. It's just you talking and ranting and raving and going on and on and on and on and on. So it has to be a give and take. Has to be a give and take. And I think that's why they're mad. Now I know that, and I guess Tokyo's mad because then Tasha interviewed Treasure, right? But you can't be mad. So this is my thing. If your business is out there, if you put your business out there, then it's out there. And if this person, that's what they do, interview people and find out information, you know, that's what they do. Me, myself, I just want to talk about it. That's all. I just want to talk about it. I ain't mad at nobody. I don't dislike nobody. I just want to talk about it. I've always been interested in human behavior. I wish I had went to college for that. You know, I went to college for something stupid, business administration. You know, that's what people did back then. Just dumb, right? But I wish I had went to school to study human behavior, sociologist, or, you know, I don't want to fix you. I just want to study you, right? So anyway, you know, it's going to be an interesting dynamic. It's going to be interesting to watch. I don't know if it could be, see, you know, when you're interviewing, you have to have a flow. In my mind, I think it's going to be all over the place. It's going to be all over the place because when they interview with someone else, they get mad, they get loud, they talk over them. You can't talk over the people. So they talk over them. And I know I have a problem with that. When I have a conversation with folks, and I'm trying to learn to be better, but I've been like that all my life. That's the strong alpha female trait. You know, I talk over. You know, especially if I'm trying to get my point across and you going slow talking, I'm going to talk right over you, right? I'm learning, like at work, it's very hard to do because I talk to people. People are very manic. People are very erratic when they call. And, you know, sometimes I just want to talk over them and get to the point, right? But you got to let them just keep talking. But interview process, you have to allow the other person to speak. I don't know how this going to go. I'm going to keep y'all tuned into it. I'm just going to dig around. Matter of fact, I'm going to look today because I seen that Night and Day. I think it's a YouTube channel, right? But they called it Network. What I was watching said Network, but I don't know. That might just be the name of it. That might just be the name of it. So I'll see. You know, I don't know. I wish them well. Yeah, I wish them well. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm excited to see. You know, one thing you got to say about Jaguar. Jaguar is smart, right? She just don't know how to do it. She don't know how to use her smarts in the right way, in the right direction. You can't direct her. You know, because if she was to use her smarts in the right direction, she'd be phenomenal, right? But that was a great idea. I just don't know if she thought it through. Because she's going to interview her, but Tokyo may not let you talk. I don't know how that's going to go, y'all. But anyway, I just want to get on here and give y'all a heads up of the dynamic duo that's coming soon. It was something I wanted to say to y'all. Oh, that's right. This YouTuber said he called him the Legion of Doom because the other girl, it's another blogger, I'm not going to say her name, she's joining forces with them. They all want to take down Tasha K. Now, this is what I'm trying to understand. What is the takedown? What is the takedown? What are you trying to accomplish? Do you want her to not stop being on YouTube, lose a husband, lose a house, you know, get a kids take? Like, what's the point of the thing? What's the point, right? You know, and that's a lot of deadly force. You know, I have to tell y'all, that's a lot of bad energy coming towards one person. You know, because I do believe in energy and the cosmics and all that stuff. That's a lot of bad energy. And I hope Tasha K is in there praying. I hope she got a preacher in there. What the other thing? A preacher, a Shaolin. I hope she got a rabbi, some kind of Muslim leader. I hope she got a whole bunch of folks in there, you know, praying over her house and you know, what's that you call? You know what I'm saying? Doing all that. Cleansing her home and cleansing her spirit and staying right and doing the right thing. Because that's a lot of negative energy coming towards one person. You know, we all used to hate and all that stuff. But to be purposely coming to do you harm, yeesh. You know, that's why that other blogger called him the Legion of Doom. I thought that was funny, right? I called him the dynamic duo. You know, they done added the other person to it, so they all mad. Like, they all mad. So anyway, y'all, just be on the lookout. I'm gonna keep y'all up on it too, because like I said, it's gonna be on the Night and Day Network. So I'm gonna look into that. All right, y'all. So anyway, y'all, my subscribers again are Denise Smith, Jackie Kinney, and Teresa Berry. And don't forget to drop down in the comments, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all want me to discuss. Even though I got a date story, I had it in mind. I should have wrote it down because it was a funny one, something that happened to me. But I want to know you guys' dating stories, right? I wish I could remember what it was. I got to sit down and think to myself. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching Jackie with a Q, Jack Squad. I'm going to see y'all Sunday at 6. We may have some technical difficulties. We may not. Hope we don't, right? But anyway, thanks for watching. Jackie with a Q. Everybody stay safe and be good.